Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice Radio, and today I thought we should do something a little bit different. So we're going to be ranking all of the Pokemon that have currently been revealed from Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I thought that would be fun. So there's been kind of 14 Pokemon revealed, but we're going to do a top 12. It'll make sense as we go through. In at number 12, we've got Gossifleur and Eldegoss. They're an evolution line, so we should look at them the same. They are the flowering Pokemon and the cotton bloom Pokemon, and my 1-year-old daughter who adores flowers will probably be mad at me. But there's just nothing particularly exciting about this. Ooh, its pollen has a healing effect. Ooh, it moves with the wind, getting sent long distances, blah, blah, blah. It's fine. But there's nothing in the design of this Pokemon that particularly excites me, and with a whole bunch of flowery Pokemon like Roserade running around, I just think that there's more fun Pokemon. In at number 11, Roly-Coly, and I'm sure that there's a bunch of people out there that would put Roly-Coly dead last on their list. It's the coal Pokemon. Every household used to need a Roly-Coly because it would basically drop coal off of its body and we would use that for heating its home. So it's useful, I'll give it that. But at the end of the day, it's a lump of coal. It's a lump of coal Pokemon. Bearing in mind a lump of coal is literally what you give naughty children at Christmas, I don't think we can be too excited. In at number 10, Corviknight, one of the Pokemon that we have had confirmation that it can Gigantamax. Now, it is the Raven Pokémon, and I love this because we've got a really British theme going on with some of these Pokemon. I mean, Britain is pretty famous for its coal mining. It's also famous for ravens. They're in the Tower of London, which has got the whole night motif going along. So I love all of this kind of stuff. And, of course, it's a flying taxi that gets you town to town. That's kind of cool. I do like that very much. And it's a raven. It's 2.2 meters tall, so it's a big raven, and it acts as a taxi, and that's all right by me. In at number 9, one of the first partner Pokemon and one of the first Pokemon revealed, Scorbunny. Everybody's terrified that it's going to turn into another firefighting stage 2. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It's a bunny, and it's cute. But I just don't know if there's anything that sets this apart. I mean, we've already got bunny Pokemon. We've got Bunairy. We've got Bunnelby. There are other bunny Pokemon out there. And it's a fire bunny, and it's really fast. Its powerful legs are its pride, and it can run and jump and disorient them. But really, did we need another bunny Pokemon? He's cute and adorable. That, ladies and gentlemen, is not in question. I just worry that he's not unique enough to really go high up on me list. In at number 8, Zacian and Zamazenta, the two box legendaries for Sword and Shield. I'm putting them together because I don't know. I can't really choose much between them. Now, we've not been told very much about these at all. We know that Zacian's blade can cut through anything, and we know that Zamazenta's shield can, well, basically stop anything. Except, let's be clear, you cannot have a sword that cuts through anything and a shield that stops anything. It's like all these annoying questions about an unstoppable force and an immovable object. If there is such a thing as an unstoppable force, there cannot be an immovable object by definition. So if Zacian's Shining Blade really can cut through anything, then that includes Zamazenta's shield. Except apparently its shield can turn back any attack. Make your mind up, it's one or the other. In at number 7, Dreadnought, another one of these new Pokemon that has had confirmation of its Gigantamaxing capabilities. It is the Bite Pokemon, and it's kind of like a big snapping tortoise. And I kind of like that. It's water rock, it's a big tortoise, it bites stuff. I don't know what more to say about it other than I kind of like it and it's kind of cool. And it's a big snapping tortoise. In at number 6, Grookey. So by now you should know what my favourite first partner Pokemon is. And it's not even that close, to be honest. Grookey is the chimp Pokemon, and it's got a big stick. Now, to be fair, Farfetch'd had a leak way back in Gen 1, so it's not necessarily unique in that regard. But it's a big, happy chimp that runs around hitting stuff with a stick. That alone makes it alright by me. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really see any way that Grookey is going to get any better when it evolves. Like, monkeys rarely get cuter and more fun as they get bigger and angrier. So, stay little, Grookey. Stay little as long as you can. In at number 5, we've got Alchemy, the weirdest Pokemon that we've actually had revealed so far. Let me read you an excerpt from the official Pokemon website. Alchemy can produce whipped cream, which becomes richer the happier Alchemy is feeling. Desserts made using this cream are invariably delicious, so many pastry chefs strive to have an Alchemy as their partner. Not weird enough? When attacked by an opponent, Alchemy will throw sweet-scented cream to distract or temporarily blind them to give itself time to escape. The cream it uses for this purpose has an incredibly powerful soothing effect, and any opponent that tries to eat the cream will rapidly lose the will to battle. This is a very strange Pokemon, although also able to Gigantamax and become huge. Now, my top 4 are well above the rest of the Pokemon. I've got a big line between my top 4 and the rest. In at number 4, and I know this will upset some of you, but please remember I love him, Yamper, the puppy Pokemon. It's an electric Corgi. Bearing in mind the Queen of England is famous for having Corgis, it's another very British thing. Also, it's got a new ability whereby when you throw a Pokeball, Yamper will fetch it. Only the first time per catching, but still, that's so cool. Look how happy his puppy face is. Tell me you don't love Yamper. Yamper's at that point now where I haven't heard it yet, but if I do hear anyone tell me they don't love Yamper, I eye them with suspicion. In at number 3, Wooloo. It's just a big sheep. It's a big spherical sheep. It is the sheep Pokemon. Now, to be fair, I did kind of mark down Score Bunny because we've already had a sheep Pokemon. And let's face it, we have already had Flaffy. And I'm totally cool with this. I'm cool with being hypocritical. Look how cute he is. According to the Pokemon website, an extremely fluffy body. It will grow back in 3 months, even if it's been completely shorn, and is used for clothing, carpets, and it's a speciality product of the Galar region. How can you not love his sheepy face? My daughter got a stuffed sheep a couple days after Wooloo was revealed. That stuffed sheep is now called Wooloo, and it always will be. In at number 2, my pick for first partner Pokemon, it's Sobble, the water lizard Pokemon. I do have a lot of lizards in my house, so I kind of have to pick this one. I usually go for the water first partner Pokemon, I'll be honest with you. I went for Poplio back in Gen 7. Maybe that's why I'm drawn to it. But it disappears when it touches water, and it has tears as potent as 100 onions. So just don't make him cry and you'll be fine. It's actually kind of tragic. It's a bit timid, so if it gets nervous or embarrassed, it will secrete the water within its body like sweat and disappear into the surroundings. Give him a hug, ladies and gentlemen. But number 1, and if you've been following the reveal so far, you'll know what it is. It's Duraludon. Something about Duraludon makes me really happy. He's very much like a big steel Tyranitar, except smaller than Tyranitar, but also significantly lighter. It's the only non-legendary steel dragon we've had so far. I want to say it'll be a pseudo-legendary like Tyranitar, though I cannot say for certain. It just seems like a really big, fun Pokemon, and it seems like the kind of Pokemon that's going to go on to your team and really make hay as you're going through Sword and Shield. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that's my ranking of all the Pokemon revealed in Sword and Shield so far, but I would very much like to know your ranking, so tell me what you think about all of these Pokemon in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. And please do make sure you're checking out youtube.com/WassyPlays, where we talk about a whole bunch of games that don't even have any Pokemon in. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.